You're watching Hell Funny, and this is In the Studio with Hell Funny. The crack, the kunk, the sunken costs. Good Lord above.
Incoming video from
the peanut. Yo, you got the peanut? Hey, it's me. Yeah, I thought it'd be funny if, a joke was made towards a particular YouTuber. Cybershell is awesome. But, anyways, I am not Cybershell, but I am in fact a shell of some sort. I'm the Jimmy Carter Peanut statue. You may know me from the Jimmy Carter Peanut statue series here on Hell Funny, or the Walt and Reggie special, if you've seen that. That's completely cracked. Don't watch, or do. Either way, I'm here to basically narrate the entire video and walk you through the entire creation process of the original Glock and my Rari meme. And looks like they actually have a thing that's going to plug into my shell and make me sound a lot more crisp. Wow, technology is fascinating. Yeah, that's me, the Jimmy Carter Peanut. I'm in high quality now for whatever reason. Don't worry, we won't be subjected to my my pure peanut quality. But I digress. Yeah, so this was a long time coming. So we wanted to get this out of the way because projects we'd like to work on are in priority right now. There's a recent upload, which you should see, because it actually has, it has animation. Wow, can you imagine that? And importantly too, we have music projects that are in the works as well. The Glock and my Rari thing was basically just, as you expect from a random meme that's selected by the algorithm, it just blew up one day. It, along with other early Hell Funny videos, were initially just shitposts, and that's all they were. The special thing about this one, though, is that it was utilizing voice conversion software, which is something that still intrigues me to this day, and is something that I still use for projects and all that, just for fun, too, I should tell you. I'm certain you don't need me to talk your ear off about the current thoughts about machine learning and AI technology that people have been having for the past year or so. It's pretty heated in some areas. I won't lie to you, but I'm not here to debate things. I'm just here to make things that I find enjoyable to make, be it remixes or a combination of things, just a whole bunch. And that leads us to our first section, which is RVC. Now, before I talk about actual RVC, I just want to mention some of the earlier softwares that came before RVC, like Sovitz and Diff SVC, which are pretty closely related to each other. So when I started using voice conversion software, I first started using Sovitz, which was one of the first, if not the first, voice conversion software that kind of blew up when these memes started coming out. I'm certain you might remember the TF2 engineer singing that one Pink song.
If someone said 3 years from now, you'd be long gone and stand now.
Though I'm pretty sure that was made with Diff SVC, if I recall. Point is, it was a pretty rough but intriguing result time for a lot of voice conversion enthusiasts. But hey, we were getting somewhere. A lot of that want for voice conversion stuff actually stems from just fucking around with voice changers back in the day. If you were someone that did that too, big shout out to you. You remember Morph VOX? Man, that shit was rough as hell.
So this is basically my voice as a weird woman.
But it was a fun time because it allowed you to manipulate your voice in real time. And now we're at a point where we can actually use voice conversion software live in any kind of capacity that we want.
What the fuck are these avatars? Seriously. I mean, what am I looking at,
So continuing on with Sovitz, it was fun and all. It got us close to the voices we wanted to clone, but not exactly there. But then came the big one. And this was something that rocked my shit when I first heard about it. RVC. RVC, or Retrieval-based voice conversion, is a piece of software developed by RVC Project on GitHub that allows you to basically convert any kind of recording to any kind of character you want, essentially. But much more better than Sovitz did. Haha. The process of which relies on using what is called a voice model, which to even get there for a specific character, you'll at least need the actual know-how to train machine learning models and a clean data set to get you where you want to go. Which I digress. If you really want to learn how to do that, there's plenty of videos out there that tell you how. I'm just talking about the creation process, and that's really it. So, yeah. When I first found out about RVC, genuinely, I started making a whole bunch of models, just a whole bunch, of various characters too. It was using version 1 for the majority of it, which some of those version 1 models are still kinda usable to this day.
Damn it. This sucks. Just let me enter the
What? You suck at this, but
shut up.
But version 2, which is the current architecture for RVC, is much better, but yada yada, blah blah blah. Point is, it converts your voice to about anything you like.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Skinny Penis.
So I saw a lot of those older Family Guy memes, the one specific video called Soda, where it was just the clip of the original song paired with the Family Guy clip, and thought, what if they actually had their voices on it? And that was it. That was actually the thinking process. That was all it was. It was just for fun. It'd be great if we could actually get the voice actors to do that. However, when making a shitpost, and when not having a huge budget, sometimes you just gotta make do with what you have. And just for shits, if you really want to see what it would look like had I not used voice conversion, this is probably what it would be.
I got a Glock in my Rari. 17 shots, no 38. Hey, I got a Glock in my Rari. 17 shots, no 38.
Yeah, she's fine. Wonder when she'll be mine. She walked past, I press rewind. See that ass one more time, and I got this soda. Oh my god.
Chris, you sound like you're on crack.
Voice conversion did help get that closer, and I'd argue it plays in with the joke, so whatever, man. New age memes are something else, I guess. Continuing on, there were actually a couple choices for music I could have chosen. There was that one lifestyle song that I was also playing over the original Family Guy clip. But nevertheless, I chose that one because fun. Really, I mean, there's not much outside of that I can really tell you. And it was uploaded quietly on this channel, this very channel you're watching, along with other surreal crackassery meme videos. Actually, fun fact, there was this earlier video that predates Glock and my Rari by at least 2 videos, where I took the voice for Rick Sanchez and put it over SLV sounds.
Hold on, brother. Oh, man, brother, hold on. Now these tears. Brother, all these tears, cause they look like these.
That specifically was also using the same technology I was using for the first Glock and my Rari variant, Sovitz. And while it didn't get much recognition compared to the Glock and my Rari thing, it was still some good old fun. So for the second Glock and my Rari, I trained a Chris model based off Seth Green's performance in the Family Guy episode where Chris and Meg switch places with Peter and Lois.
Chris, you are not taking Peter's job. You're a 14-year-old boy and you belong in school.
Why? So I can get a job someday? I already have a job.
I chose that specifically because there's a lot of points where Chris reaches like a very angry high, like a very loud pitch range, because in the episode he's just yelling a lot.
$10? What the hell is it with that school that every time you walk in there, somebody wants $10? No, you know what? Instead, let's just go knock on all the doors of all our neighbors and tell them I'm a failure. And tell everyone how much of a failure I am.
And I thought that was kind of perfect for vocal stuff, so I decided to collect data from the episode, clean it up a bit, and I made a model off of it, which you'll be able to download in the description, as I am going to source all of the things used for this funny little meme. You can also find Lois Griffin's model there too. That one was an interesting case because it was very minimal data. I didn't really use a whole lot of Lois Griffin data for that, but it came out alright, so yeah. Now, there was a lot of booming action when it came to AI covers in general. People just kind of slapping whatever they want over any kind of vocals, like a Kanye song or something similar. And they wouldn't exactly do a whole lot other than that. And I didn't do a whole lot other than that in the first video. So that's why in the second one, I decided to give it at least some kind of mixing, because I just wanted it to sound better than just putting the vocals over it and calling it a day. I actually did something similar with a side project I started called Synthetic 182, which you can check out in the description. I'll talk more about it at the end of the video, but basically I made an edamame cover using Adventure Time characters, models that I trained myself as well.
She take for day, I let her lit, I had to dip, I'm off for fifth, I'm on rich now. I bought a whip, I paint it, drive itself, the funky thing.
And I actually tried to mix that one properly, just like how I did for the second Glock in my Rari meme. Not a whole lot going on other than that, because it basically just uses the original 679 instrumental. So for that reason, while I am going to give out the original vocals used for Glock in my Rari, I won't give out the instrumental because that is copyrighted, but if you're looking for an instrumental, stay tuned, because I have some news about that. Anywho, aside from the music part, I wanted to give the meme more of a flair, I guess, compared to the first one. The first one was just made for shits, it really was. And I mean, I guess they're both made for shits, but for the second one, instead of just adding like a YTP sauce joke at the end and then calling it that, I wanted to actually lip sync the characters to what they were singing. And I wanted to do that for Stewie too, but laziness got the better of me and I just didn't do that. However, someone actually did finish that part, which I'll link the video in the description, but they genuinely synced Stewie up to the part that he sings, and I think that's really cool.
Tell me what you see. Is it money or it's me? I smoke 20, smell the weed. I got honeys in my V.
They said they spent a lot of time on it, so I highly encourage you to go check it out if you really wanted a complete version of this meme. So yeah, and although I gave a general outline about it, here's behind the scenes of the video in question actually, which was recorded a while ago and can be found on the Hell Funny Twitter, which yeah, that exists. You can see here, this is the video ever. It's got a stupid gradient on it. I purposely put that there. We can hide that. We can see this is where I gave up. I was going to do this whole thing. I felt like I needed to get a better version out, so you have what is presented here. There's some bullshit, you know? Wowee. I do not use Twitter a whole lot. I don't intend to, but it does exist there, so if you want to follow it, you can. I don't care either way. So I honestly did not expect Rari to blow up as it did, like on 2 times as well, like the first one and the second one, which I think is pretty rad, I'll be honest. It's gotten my channel to this nice, comfortable point, which I'm very thankful for. If you're into that type of thing still, there's a lot of stuff planned that's very related to the type of content that Rari was. But right now, I'd like to present you a special edition Glock in my Rari, using sources that I've found from those who have created their own variants of the Glock in my Rari meme. I put them all in one video to go over a new variant of the song for your personal enjoyment. Also, I should mention that this video is not going to be monetized. I do have a partnership with YouTube, but I'm not going to monetize it because I know I have not asked everyone about using their variants. So for that reason, it won't be monetized. However, a music video is in the works for this new variant that might be monetized, but the vocals may change or whatever. Honestly, it all depends on how that goes. The whole point of the original was supposed to be voice conversion stuff was used, but I guess we'll see. Anywho, without further ado, enjoy.
I'm trying to know if I could hit it from behind though. I'm sipping on some fine wine though. And when it's over, I press rewind though. Sweetie, you'd have embarrassed, but I got it. Benjamin's all in my pocket. I traded them like shoes for some Robbies. He playing Batman, Chris is gonna rob him. I got a Glock in my Rari. 17 shots, no 38. I got a Glock in my Rari. 17 shots, no 38.
I'm like, yeah, she's fine. Wonder when she'll be mine. She walked past, I pressed rewind to see that that's one more time. And I got this soda. Family Guy, they know us. All fast money, no slow bucks. No one can control us. Yeah, baby. Tell me what you see. Is it money or it's me? I smoke 20, smell the weed. I got honeys in my V. They like Stewie, can you be my baby daddy? I'm like, yeah. I got robins on my jeans. You see the wings on every pair. All you see is Family Guy. You know my homies everywhere. If somebody got a problem, we can meet up anywhere. Now go say something, don't you homies play dumb. You know where we come from. You don't want sauce, no A1. I'm like, yeah, she's fine. Wonder when she'll be mine. She walked past, I press rewind to see that that's one more time. And I got this soda. Family Guy, they know us. All fast money, no slow bucks. No one can control us. I'm like, yeah, she's fine. Wonder when she'll be mine. She walked past, I press rewind to see that that's one more time. And I got this soda. Family Guy, they know us. All fast money, no slow bucks. No one can control us. Yeah, baby.
All the sources that I used for that video segment, as well as the stuff used for the Glock in my Rari video, will be sourced in the description. I will link all the videos that I could that are still here. Unfortunately, one or two have since been deleted. However, I do have the creators on file, so I will credit them as is. But yeah, thank you for watching. That closes a door on the whole Glock and Rari thing, because this thing's been hanging over my head for a while. If you want more typical AI covers that have at least some effort put into them, I highly recommend subscribing to Synthetic 182. That's where I'll be putting those types of videos. Anything that warrants a music video will be here on Hell Funny, but I'll let you know about that beforehand. I appreciate the views that were given on those first two memes. I appreciate the subs that were given. If you want to support me, I do have a Ko-Fi, because I don't want to monetize the projects I do on this channel, even though I do have a partnership. I just don't really feel comfortable doing that. However, I'm okay with having at least some form of donation support, because things have been rough, but I just want there to be an option so people can give what they can if they'd want to. I might have a Patreon in the future, but right now I'm not comfortable doing that, so there's just the Ko-Fi and that's it. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and I will see you in hell. Goodbye.
I